Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Neesmith out there with...
Man in the middle, number 5.
And both these offense.
geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got McHale, who's out there with Durant. Mourning is out there with Chauncey Billups. And it's Peterson in at the 2 guard. And so it's McHale with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Here's Nash. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Outside, George. Oakley, a screen on Durant. Here's George. And it's Mourning with the rebound. And here is Billups. His last outing, he had 8 points. And a miss there on the triple. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now here's Nash. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Kicks to DeBusschere. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Billups against Nash. From past the arc. Rebound, Detroit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Pass to Billups for the 3. Good on the triple.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
And George kicks it over to Nash. George sets a screen for Nash. Back to George. Jacks up a 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Billups. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Now George, following Billups' three-point attempt. And another 3 for Detroit.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Right block shot. Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Nash the pass to George. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
From deep three-point range, Atlanta gets it back. McHale kicks to Durant. There's a screen by McHale. Goes back up. KD can't get it to go.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now here's Durant. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. With some arc. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. DeBusschere dishes to Oakley. Pass to Nash. Back to Oakley. Over Mourning. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Now, here's Nash, following the shot by Chauncey Billups. George with no one around. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Billups kicks to KD. Morning a screen on George. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from George.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Wembanyama. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bucket is good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
The Hawks shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Vucevic a screen on Williams, takes the 3. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Here's Chenier, covered by Hamilton. Kept alive. And, well, Detroit shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Outside Williams. Hamilton sets a screen for Williams. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
And he makes the first.
And one thing about Leitner, he really does a great job of using his size, especially when it comes to looking to score inside.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
There's the pass to Coleman. To the paint. Trying to find Vucevic. It's it to him. Pass to Mashburn. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hamilton the pass to Williams. The Pistons working the ball around now. They set the pick. Here's Marley, and it's blocked. Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Marley. Mashburn no good. And the Pistons with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Hamilton. Banked in off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Brown feeling out a bit. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Here's Coleman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Pistons leading by 4. Marley kicks to Williams. Over to the left wing. Here's Leitner out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Atlanta trails by 4. Passes it to Vucevic. Over Sabonis. Here's Coleman. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
No good from Hamilton. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Pistons on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Kevin McHale out there at Morning. And it's Durant. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Peterson in at the 2-guard spot. And the wide open shot from Billups. That one falls. Coming off McHale's feet.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
From downtown, DeBusschere can't get the basket.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
KD passes to Billups. Here's Peterson. Steve Nash pulls it in. The Pistons shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. A step-back shot here. That shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way. Nash against Billups. Shoots the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound in this one. Nash dishes to George. Hits it from three-point range. George has got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, Paul George does have unlimited range, kind of getting into that mode where one of those guys you have to guard when he gets over half court.
To the inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
First one falls for him.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
That one misses. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Nash, and it's sent back by McHale. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McHale. Pass to Oakley. DeBusschere with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now here's Billups, trailing by 4. McHale with a screen on Nash.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Pistons have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Nash with the screen for George. Down low. Here's Oakley. Outside for George. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And here's Nash outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Peterson the pass to McHale. Durant against Nash. McHale with a screen on Nash. 5 on the clock. Step back on that one and let it fly. Durant's got his second basket.
And Durant's going to be able to shoot over the top of anybody in this game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. On defense, the Hawks. Paul George making his last shot. That's good from Nash on the assist by George. And it's a 4-point Piston lead.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Phillips from outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Oakley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Nash. 6 points for him. Outside, George. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Peterson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. From deep, Billups buries the long-range jumper.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Outside, George. The 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
And the difference in that one,
The efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Detroit leading by 4. Here's DeBusschere. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And guys, it's really amazing the effect DeBusschere has on this team, especially on the defensive end. He's smart, he's cagey, and incredibly tough.
Free throw good to Busher. A different look here for Detroit. Sabonis, he's checked in for Oakland. Marley comes in for George. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Nash. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to Chicago.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hamilton's checked in for the Pistons. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Detroit, no good that time either.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Chenier. An 11-point game for him in the win again. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And the pass to Wembanyama. Out to the wing. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Atlanta, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Brown, the pass to Chenier. Back to Brown. The Hawks working the ball around. Ashburn, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
1:30 left in the second quarter. Sabonis, high post. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. And for the Hawks, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Rip Hamilton picks that one up.
Clearly a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shoot 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Detroit making a switch here. Leitner's checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
to the left side wing. Shoots from the baseline. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Pistons. For Atlanta, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Outside Williams. Hamilton sets a screen for Williams. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Chenier. Passes to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Nice D from Sabonis. It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you got to respect how physical Williams gets with the D. When he senses contact coming, he accepts the punishment head on.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls.
Just a clever, multifaceted player who can really orchestrate an offense as well. Williams, the entire package at that lead guard position.
And Williams drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Brown. And it's sent back by Sabonis. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Detroit. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, are you getting the kind of shots that you want offensively?
They're speeding us up a little bit, and we're making a few mistakes, turning the ball over, some reads, but we just need to relax and go ahead and take them. I know we want to make them, so shoot them.
That's never a problem with your squad. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Let's tip things off with a look at the final scores from around the league today.
We were watching that one together earlier. Great game. Well, I got to give it up for the second unit tonight, Ernie. They're scoring way better than some of the starters.
And that's part of this club's strategy. Their front office has made it a priority to add great depth.
Yep, and they definitely have great depth. How do you spell depth, Ernie?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nash is out there with Paul George. Then there's Charles Oakley. Then it's DeBuscher. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. And, well, Detroit shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Atlanta shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Peterson the pass to Billups. Pass to Peterson. Billups a screen on George. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
DeBuscher kicks to Oakley. And here's Nash. Back to Oakley. Over Durant. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Atlanta now. Billups dishes to Mourning. And Durant puts up a deep 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You just can't let Kevin Durant have a half a second of time. If he gets that ball, it's gone, and there's points on the board.
And they get it back. George, no good. Out to the right wing. Outside for Durant. Stolen by George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
And George drops them both. 3rd quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Mourning a screen on Nash. Billups passes to Mourning. It's deflected.
The 3rd quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Nash kicks to George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now here's Billups. He's got 12. The pass to KD. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league. Third is Chauncey Billups.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooting.
Well, let's put the three-point percentage in a box for a second. It's the range that those guys have that really blows me away. I mean, just about anything inside of half court is doable for them. Those are some long-distance marksmen.
Clock at 4. Pulls up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And there's the drive. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Detroit. For Atlanta, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Free throw drops for Chauncey Billups.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
And so Billups nails both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Nash dishes to George. To the paint. And it's George finishing it off.
George gets it going, and he is a rock right now on offense. Sturdy, steady, and strong.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Some numbers for Nash. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. For Atlanta, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. George against Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
And so Durant nails them both. And here are the Pistons. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Outside Oakley. On the wing, George. Guarded by KD. Tries it from 19. George with the bucket. George has got 22.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to DeBusch. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Mourning.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Billups against Nash. Oakley a screen on Billups. Here's Nash driving in. Good. And it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
And you got to like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots.
Now, here is Mourning. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Nash against Billups. Passes it to Oakley. It's stolen by McHale. Here's Billups. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella. And then on Monday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The first free throw is good. Leitner's checked in for Charles Oakley. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Nash kicks to George. Nash with the screen for George. To the left wing. Here's DeBusschere. Oh, good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Peterson the pass to Billups. Mourning with it. Outside Durant. And it's blocked. Outside, George. To the inside. Here's DeBusschere. And the layup falls.
Hard-nosed and tenacious. Big D crashes that offensive glass. One way he loves to get his points.
Now here's Billups. 16 points for him. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Nash's shot is off. And KD's got the ball here for the Hawks. The lead is 2. Tipped away. Stolen by DeBusschere. He kicks it to Nash. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by McHale. Nash with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Mourning a screen on Nash. From deep, Phillips. Another three for Atlanta.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Nash against Phillips. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
That one falls, coming off McHale's feet. Phillips has got 11 here in this quarter alone. Detroit trails by 7. Nash kicks to George. Over Durant. They get the rebound. Wembanyama. Count it. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the night.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Peterson the pass to Phillips. Phillips double teamed. Pass to Peterson. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. And, well, Detroit shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's George. Peterson grabs the miss. Peterson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant, wide open, he fires. Misses the 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead, ending the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Brown. Mourning is out there with Kevin McHale, and it's Mashburn in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Marley. The Hawks leading by 3. Brown outside. McHale setting the pick for Brown. And the 3 ball is good.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Marley kicks to Williams. Marley with a screen on Brown. Williams for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Some good touch there from Darren Williams. He can still be a dependable shooter from deep.
Here's Peterson. Brown outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Oakley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Williams scanning the floor.
Second personal foul. 2 seconds. At the line for your home team. Down, please. Taking 2 shots. Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Richard Hamilton's checked in for the Pistons. And Williams drops them both. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Chenier. He's guarded by Williams. Oakley against McHale. Kicks it to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Mourning a screen on DeBusschere. Peterson misses.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
DeBusschere inside. Guarded by KD. Nobody near Williams. They get it again. Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for your home team, Wembanyama, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. And the Pistons making a change here. Nash is checked in. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Chenier, defended by Nash. The 3 from KD. Rebound, Detroit. Oakley's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Durant with the steal. And there's the pass to Chenier. Back to Durant from outside the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Now here is Hamilton. Pass to Oakley. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Peterson.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
KD against Nash. Here's KD. Count it. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Now here's Nash. Hands it from downtown. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Chenier, the pass to Durant. To the middle. It's blocked. Now DeBusschere. Passes it to Wembanyama. And here's Nash. Inside. Hamilton kicks to DeBusschere. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Peterson grabs the miss.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. Trains the three-pointer.
And just when you think he might have drifted too far out, Durant, with his legendary touch, proves you wrong.
Nash outside. Hamilton sets a screen for Nash. Back to Hamilton. Lets it go with the three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That'll be his second foul of the game. Atlanta calls timeout.
Timeout. Away team. All right. Moving up to the court. Come on. Get down for your breakers. Dance crew.
Paul George is checked in for Richard Hamilton. Chauncey Billups checked in for the Hawks. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a one-point game. McHale with a screen on George. Durant the pass to McHale. Here's Peterson. The Hawks again can't hit.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
The pass to Oakley. Nash outside. For three. Atlanta with the rebound.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Now here's Billups. McHale with a screen on Nash. Nash against Billups. Over Nash. The Hawks again can't hit. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. DeBusschere passes to Nash. And the three off target.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. Unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. George against KD. Outside, George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
The veteran George, so comfortable going to the free throw line when the game is up for grabs.
At the line for two.
Shooting two.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up.
And with the game in the balance, PG is a good bet to deliver.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Mourning with the screen. Durant dishes to Mourning. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. DeBusschere kicks it over to Nash. Nice ball movement by Detroit. There's the pick. Fires top of the key. And right on target. Good. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And Nash wants to be that guy to take the big shot. This is what being a leader is all about.
McHale with a screen on George. And here's KD for 3. The Pistons have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And he drives in. McHale setting the pick for Billups. Atlanta again missing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Shooting for your home team, he's there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Here's KD. Phillips kicks to KD. There's the triple. It's rebounded by DeBush, and now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting for your home team, Dave DeBush, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Detroit with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
Oh, say does
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some in. Well, when we look at tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Ben Simmons, and it's Mobley in at the 4. Clock at 6. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And Bosch gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. About a minute into this first quarter. And there's the drive. West. Good D by Simmons.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Hill. Back to Simmons. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And the layup falls. Mobley's gotten his third basket of the night.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Here's Ellis. Check by Hill. Pass to Ellis. Oh, deflected. Hill drives in. And a two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Kirilenko. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. There's a screen.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to, absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
First free throw is good.
Hey, his combination of athleticism, speed, versatility, and skill really is impressive when you look at Grant Hill. He's a swing man who I think just continues to get it done at a very efficient clip.
Hits both from the stripe. Here's West. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Bosch. Here's McGrady. 4 on the clock. Here's West. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Hill with it. Here's Kirilenko. Sinks the tray.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Orlando calls timeout. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Magic, they're still trying to get something started this year, currently at the bottom of the conference. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Yao. Here's West. Here's McGrady. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Hill with it. Here's Kirilenko. Left side, Simmons. Mobley on a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Simmons, the pass to Mobley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. As impressive as the numbers were for Mobley as a rookie, the consistency stood out the most, Grant.
Yeah, no question, B.A. Mobley shows up and makes an impact every night. He just finds ways to help the team even when the shots aren't there. He's the type of player that fits with any system.
Free throw good, Mobley. Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
He does not get the second one. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
And that's how you defend Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Just 5 to shoot.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Orlando calls timeout. And now that we have a minute, let's take a look at the best shooting teams in the association. Fourth, the Thunder.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
The Magic have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Inside, here's McGrady. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
To the wing on the left. Outside Simmons.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
In the lineup for your home team, Andre Drummond.
Russell finds Simmons. They set the pick. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Here's West. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Pass to McGrady. Fires it. And they recover it. Drummond with the bucket.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Now here's Hill. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Left side Simmons. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Simmons. Mobley's got 9.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Bosch. 23 points his last outing. Pass to McGrady. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Hill.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Kirilenko. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's West. Simmons defending. Releases. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
A minute 31 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Simmons. To the inside. Here's Mobley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
At the line for the away team, Evan Mobley, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Well, Orlando shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Abdul-Rauf. No good with the triple for Oklahoma City. They've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Here's Henderson. Now Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Here's Sabonis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 15.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's McGinnis. Here's Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Misses from short range. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Bowen. From the low block. It's hauled in by Van Horn.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Now here's Drummond. Here's Abdul-Rauf. With the putback, it's rebounded by Sabonis. And so it's Oklahoma City liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And the Magic shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Pass to Elliott. Here's McGinnis. Here's Abdul-Rauf. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Yao. He's guarded by Sabonis. Rejected by Sabonis.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
And for the Thunder, Mobley out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Bowen in at the 3. And for Orlando, out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting 56% today. Here's Henderson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Elliott. Pass to Bosch. 18 feet out. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Boy, Yao used all of his body there setting that screen.
Here's Henderson. And here's Simmons. Russell with the ball. And he drives in. And then Russell with the dunk.
You know, Simmons is a platinum level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
The three. The shot off that time.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's McGrady. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Elliott. Here's West. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Hill.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
They grab their own miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Yao. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to McGrady. Three-pointer. That shot, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Henderson. Currently averaging 5 points a game. His first shot attempt. And it's Simmons missing. For Orlando, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Yao. Here's McGrady. Launches it. Russell with the rebound.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Henderson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Thunder lead by 19.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
West. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
West misses.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Orlando calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's time to check the NBA blocks leaders. On defense, the visiting team. Pass to Bosch. Poked loose. To the wing, right side. Here's Hill. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Hill's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Down low. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now here's Simmons. 17 points in his last outing. Shoots from 12. Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Bosch. Pass to McGrady. The 3. He's off on that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Mitchell. They get it back. Here's Mobley. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. 12 points for him.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Checked by Mitchell. Abdul Rauf, no good. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Mitchell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. And Orlando shooting only 23% so far. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's good. 2 points. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Here's Finley. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. On Friday, then on Sunday.
And that game against the Nets, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
A minute 37 left in the first half of this game. Here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Mobley, left side. On the wing, Mitchell.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself.
Here's Van Horn, covered by Mobley. Here's Ellis. Drills it from deep.
Ellis is really a remarkably consistent shooter from deep. Nice, efficient stroke. Doesn't get any better than watching him fire from outside.
Here's Finley. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Well, the Magic's shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Here's Abdul Rauf. Three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Pass to Mitchell. We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. Mobley on a screen. From downtown, that shot off. Now Orlando takes it the other way.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And Oklahoma City shooting is around 55% so far. And here's Mitchell. Fires the three. He buries it from three. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And so it's Oklahoma City in total control, up by 29 going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And as we look ahead on our schedule, is there anything fun you guys are really looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Shaq making some more bad predictions. That's always fun for me.
Don't lie to the people at home, Kenneth Cornelius Bailey. Shaq Stradamus is never wrong about anything.
Well, I mean, I checked my notes, but we'd be here a long time.
Whatever.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Thunder.
Relying on their subs to carry the load offensively, man, that's their recipe. Some terrific role players on this team, as you would say, Shaq, the others.
Yeah, you got a bunch of microwaves on that bench.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Mobley, and it's Russell in at the 5 spot. Pass to Simmons. Here's Kirilenko. Here's Mobley. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's West. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Bosch. Here's McGrady. And he hits the jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Simmons, giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. And there it is for him. Give him 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Ellis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's West. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. He'll find Simmons. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Hill the pass to Mobley. Here's Ellis. Here's West. And he drains the quick shot.
Boy, that's a nice looking stroke from the mid-range area. Shoulder squared, elbow in perfect alignment, follow through. Jerry West, picture perfect.
Now here's Hill. Give him 8. Simmons, the pass to Mobley. Stripped it away. And they're on the break. Pass to Yao. Here's Ellis. Here's Yao, guarded by Russell. 6 to shoot. Here's West. Misses the 3.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Hill can't connect.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Bosch, covered by Mobley. Pass to West. They get it back. Here's Yao. Here's Bosch. Second chance shot. And they pick up 2. 6 points for him.
That kind of effort on defense will not stop Bosch from using his strength to overpower that defense.
Now here's Simmons. Now Hill. Into the lane. The rebound by Bosch. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Second shot opportunity. Yao shot is off.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Pass to Hill. Back to Simmons. And here's the fast break. Looking to get it going. West misses.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Kirilenko. Mobley passes to Simmons. Mobley on a screen. To the middle. The steal. Here's McGrady. Simmons defending. McGrady shot is off.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Simmons, the pass to Hill. A shot to stop the drought! And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Well, Orlando shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. To the left wing. Pass to Elliott. The 3 is up. McGrady, good. 9 points in the game.
Draining his first 3 of the game. No doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Back to Hill. From behind the arc. Unable to get that one.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Abdul Rauf, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Hill. He's got 9. Here's Henderson. Offensive board. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 10.
Really crashing that offensive glass, the instincts, the long arms, the quickness of jump. Russell kills you with second chance points.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Outside, Hill. Pass to Henderson. goes in for the dunk.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
Here's Van Horn. Here's Abdul Rauf. And the three off target. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. To the inside. And then Russell with the dunk.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Elliott. Here's Abdul Rauf. Takes a three. Counted from distance.
It's hard not to love watching Abdul Rauf stroke it from outside. What a nice release, and he's a really good scorer.
Now here's Hill. He's got 9. Pass to Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Bowen. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside for Russell. Now here's Hill for 3. It's hauled in by Van Horn. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Elliott. And it's off from three-point range. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Bowen. Here's Henderson. Back to Russell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
At the line for one.
Individually, Russell affects the game in so many ways, but as a teammate, I just think he elevates everybody else's play, makes them better.
Here's McGrady. And Drummond with the jam.
How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
And so it's Oklahoma City building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Henderson. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And for the Thunder. Outside Johnson. Drummond with the screen. Johnson with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
That one's off. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Thunder shooting a fantastic 57%. Pass to Henderson to the paint. Here's an 8-footer, and there's the bucket as Sabonis finishes it off.
And force feed.
Give me that. Yo, check Spider.
Sean!
And the foul. Elliott! With the foul. With the foul. Get on Bowen.
Watch that shooter!
Hi, everyone. Onward. Coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. We'll see Cleveland taking on the Supersonics. A look at Cleveland's starting group. We've got Sean Kemp, Damian Lillard out there with Petrovic. Then there's Bird. And it's Ewing in at the center position. Petrovic's shot is off. Now, here's Ball. Wiggins outside. Stolen by Ewing. Lillard with it, and it's Marion picking him up. Here's the three. And it's Lillard missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Over Ewing. Ball no good. Cleveland with the ball. Lillard dishes to Kemp. Pass to Bird. Down low. Here's Ewing. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Ewing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now Ball. On the wing, Wiggins. Over Petrovic. And it's off the back rim. No good. For the Supersonics, they come in off the loss to Utah. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I did talk with George Karl a few minutes ago. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, I think they might want to play at a slower pace and try and avoid a track meet.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Marion with the steal. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ewing. Now Cleveland moving it up. A wide open look for Bird. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Ball against Lillard. Wiggins surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Ball. Garnett trying to break loose. And Ewing with the block.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Hawks. Garnett finds Wiggins. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Wiggins against Lillard. The tray. Offensive rebound. Kemp with the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Wiggins. No points in the game yet for him. Allen trying to break free, and it's Wiggins missing. And so Lillard will bring it up for Cleveland. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Outside, Ball. Out to Marion. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Lillard against Wiggins. To the wing right side. Here's Petrovic. Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Ball. Wiggins finds Garnett. And Ewing sends it back.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Garnett. Here's Marion. The Sonics again can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Got a piece of it. Marion with the steal. And now the fast break. Marion with the ball. They could use a bucket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Kemp. Granger comes in for Bird. Green, he's checked in for Petrovic. And it's Ball in for Lillard. And Marion drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Ball kicks to Green. It's stolen by Wall. Here we go, one-on-one. On the wing, Payton. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Cleveland leading by 3. Granger outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Marion passes to Wall. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Back to Ball. Granger against Marion. Granger kicks to Green. And they recover it. Off target from outside. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And how about John Wall? Just outstanding at sprinting down the floor and just jumping all over the defense.
Now here's Boozer. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ewing. Sean Marion grabs the miss. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Williams dishes to Payton. Marion up top. Granger covering. Marion passes to Payton. Over Green. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Marion.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And they get it. Here's Ewing. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Sonics lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Supersonics. Seattle leading by 3. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Gary Payton is out there with Wall. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Cowens in at the 4-man position.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wall against Ball. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Jared Allen's checked in for Robert Williams. And then for Cleveland, Kemp's checked in for Boozer. And it's Bird in for Danny Granger. Ball finds Kemp. Now the pass to Bird. The screen from Kemp. Launches a 3. Not going to go that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. All with it. Outside. Payton. Wall looking it over. Back to Payton. From the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Bird's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep. And it's Cowens with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Seattle shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Wiggins is checked in for John Wall. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Petrovic is checked in for Danny Green. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Cleveland trails by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's Bird for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Bird's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Wiggins finds Payton. On the wing, Wiggins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 to shoot. Allen with the screen for Payton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Payton's got the lead back up to 6 now for Seattle. Ball against Payton. Ball dishes to Bird. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Payton. To the paint. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Kevin Garnett. He's checked in for the Sonics. Ball comes in for Payton. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Lillard's checked in.
How about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
And Lillard kicks to Kemp. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul. Garnett against Kemp. 6 to shoot. Kemp a screen on Wiggins. Lillard from outside. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Here's Ball. Wiggins outside. Back to Ball. They set the pick. The 11-footer. Count that one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Kemp. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Bird. And nothing is falling for him right now.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Bird's got a pair of triples in the second now for Cleveland. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Sean Marion, he's checked in for the Sonics. Lillard against Ball. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Lillard outside. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Ewing's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers, Patrick Ewing.
To the right side. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got 4 rebounds in this game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Here's Petrovic. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Bird outside. Launches it. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Marion with the drive. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. The Supersonics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Boozer, he's checked in for Cleveland. Granger comes in for Bird. Cleveland trails by 12. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim rattler.
Lillard from outside. Sean Marion grabs the miss.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. John Wall's checked in for Wiggins. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. 17-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Boozer against Garnett. Back to Lillard, looking to end the run. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 1:51 left here in the second. And here's Wall. On the wing, Marion. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That one goes in. Boozer's got his first points in this one.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Ball finds Garnett. Granger against Garnett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell. And then on Tuesday.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
That free throw good from Granger.
And the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Looking at who's out there now for the Sonics. Allen's checked in for Garnett. And it's Peyton in for Ball. And Cleveland also making a change. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Lillard.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Peyton passes to Wall. The Sonics again can't hit. Cleveland trails by 13. Outside, Ball. to the inside, and Ewing slams it in.
Well, good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
Marion passes to Wall. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Boozer a screen on Wall. Nobody near Granger. No good with the triple.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
The Cavaliers, Danny Granger, taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Danny Granger. And so he makes both from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Wall. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It is great to see Wall back from those awful injuries, looking a lot stronger now.
For Seattle, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
That one is no good. Granger outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Free throw drops for Danny Granger. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Seattle with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And guys, a look now at who's been really lighting it up from outside the arc.
If this is the field for the three-point contest, man, it's going to be lots of fun. All of these guys can go on long runs.
Yep, that's what determines it, getting hot at the right time.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Shawn Marion really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Sonics leading by 10. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Damian Lillard out there with Petrovic. Then it's Bird. Then it's Kemp. And it's Ewing in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he gets it back. Now here's Ball. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That is his first foul of the game. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
I'd say you have to body him up, but who has the body to keep Kemp from getting where he wants to go?
Wiggins kicks to Ball. Garnett with a screen on Lillard. Here's Ball. Drilled from 11 feet out. Ball's got his second basket of the game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Wiggins against Lillard. Here's Petrovic. Good work defensively by Marion. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Seattle. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Garnett. It doesn't go for him. Great defense that time from Ewing. Cleveland trails by 10. Bird, the pass to Petrovic. Outside Kemp. Pass to Lillard. Looking to get it going. And that one hits back iron.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall. And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Kemp a screen on Marion. Here's Lillard. Shawn Marion grabs the miss. Marion's got 5 rebounds tonight. Garnett with it, and it's Bird picking him up.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Garnett's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball kicks to Marion. And it's sent back by Kemp. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Timeout called, Cleveland. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Ewing. Cleveland trails by 13. Lillard looking around. Pass to Petrovic. And here's Bird from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Bird's got 9 points.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
To the paint. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And here are the Cavaliers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Three-pointer, Lillard. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Ball, the pass to Wiggins. Garnett dishes to Allen. And he finishes nicer on the layup.
Very strong young man. Allen tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
Lillard outside. The pass to Petrovic. A three ball. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wiggins with it. Lillard picks him up. That one drops for him. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the night.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Lillard, the pass to Petrovic. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Pass to Petrovic. Lillard outside. Passes it to Petrovic. Puts up a three. And Paul with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Wiggins against Lillard. Clock at 6. Wiggins passes to Gugliotta. And here is Allen. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Pass to Petrovic. Trying to get open is Kemp. Off target with his three.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Garnett inside. Covered by Lillard. There's the pass to Ball. Garnett with a screen on Kemp. Ball from long range. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Petrovic. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Both teams will make substitutions. .146 left to play in the third. In the corner, Granger with it. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Payton kicks to Wall. Back to Payton. No good on the three. And so Green will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 18. The shot's good from Granger.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Stolen by Boozer. Wiggins against Granger. Over Wiggins. Granger can't get that one to fall. Seattle leading by 15. 50 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Wiggins. Takes a three. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball dishes to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Wall passes to Wiggins. Back to Wall. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside, Ball. Back to Granger. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Seattle with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Cleveland trails by 10. So with Wall on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. They've got Wiggins. Allen is out there with Garnett. Then it's Ball, and it's Marion in at the 3, the small forward. Passes it to Petrovic, looking to end his cold spell. No good that time. Good work defensively by Marion. Garnett, right side. Ball dishes to Wiggins. Back to Ball. Kicks it out to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. That's good on the jump shot. Wiggins has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Sonics. Lillard against Wiggins. Lillard the pass to Petrovic. And here's Bird for 3. And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Sonics leading by 12. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Wiggins sets a screen for Ball. Going inside. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Lillard against Wiggins. And Lillard kicks to Bird. Cleveland gets it back. Kemp inside. He's covered by Ball. And Kemp with the slam.
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
Marion outside. Ball, a screen on Bird. Here's Marion. There's the drive.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Lillard. Seattle grabs the miss. Garnett's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's the lob to the hoop. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders.
Pass to Petrovic from 17 feet out, and they get it back. The offensive rebound, Ewing. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Marion outside. Kicks it to Garnett. Wiggins outside. Takes the 13-footer. No good on that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. That's a 2 from Lillard. And the shot is long.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And stolen by Lillard. Goes up. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And love to see Lillard get the fast break going. He's a quick thinker with great hands.
Wiggins passes the ball. Wiggins, a screen on Lillard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Supersonics. The first one falls.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Both good from the line that time. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. Lillard again missing.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Wiggins finds Ball. Wiggins, a screen on Ewing. Here's Ball out to Marion. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Sean Marion.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. 17-point game. Now the pass to Petrovic. And here's Bird from the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Garnett outside. There's the dish to ball. Marion outside. He kicks to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Bird's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Kemp passes to Bird. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Ball against Lillard. Garnett with the screen for Ball.
And it's the quickness of Ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
Supersonics, Lonzo Ball, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be less than.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Bird way outside.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Allen trying to break free. KG, that's good. And the Sonics lead by 18.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Outside Kemp. Pass to Bird. Six to shoot. Lillard from deep three-point land. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Garnett with the screen for Marion. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. And it's sent back by Kemp. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. Allen with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Outside, Ball. Offline with his three. Cleveland trails by 18. Lillard, right side. There's the three. Seattle grabs the miss. Now Ball. Wiggins outside. Back to Ball. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Great D that time from Kemp.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Petrovic with the pass to Bird, trying to get something going. Petrovic's shot is off. And it's Seattle with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Ball was screen on Bird. Marion with it, guarded now by Larry Bird. The kick out to Ball. Wiggins passes to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
Jarrett Allen at the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Allen. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Ball. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home.
Kapag umatake